If I had to pick 10 altcoins to go with for the next bull run to get rich with crypto and make myself $1 million or more, which altcoins are it going to be? Let's take it to the test. Well, let's take it to the test. Let me show you which altcoins I would buy. In the meantime, please like the video if you already like it. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, and be one of the Patreon legends. There is a link down below where you get all exclusive content before anybody else, and anybody else is not getting it anyway. So let's dive right into it. Now, why do I make this video? Because it sounds super clickbaity, like any other YouTuber does, right? Yeah! And it's because of a video that I've dropped yesterday. This is the best video that I ever made, in my opinion, where you get all the information about crypto to not suck in the next cycle. And I said this right here. You want to understand the market cycles in crypto to really understand how you need to play this crypto game. So what I am very much under the impression of is that as long as something is in... Watch the video. The point is what I said right here, understanding the crypto market cycle, how to actually make money. And I said, like, yeah, this video is probably not going to get a lot of views. And this video right here is, right, because of purely the title. And that's where most people go wrong. But I do want to make this video anyway, but I do want to make it realistic, right? But the best information you can get out of crypto to really be smarter and therefore richer is not by watching YouTubers that tell you, these are the best 10 altcoins to buy to make it in the next bull run, but I know it's easy money, right? Instead of learning and knowing how to do it yourself, you just want someone that calls the coins, you buy them and you get rich. Well, it's actually not that easy, but I will try to do it anyway, because I have my favorites as well, of course, and I would like to go over those. My number one is my dear Bitcoin. Why? It sounds super boring. I know, right? 10 altcoins, you start with Bitcoin, you fucking clickbaity bitch. How dare you, go find you and kill you. No, yeah, it's actually not an altcoin. I know, you're right. Come and kill me. But Bitcoin is the only coin that has proven itself from the beginning on that it stays, right? Ethereum could be there as well, maybe Dogecoin, but Bitcoin is the blue chip coin, of course. And so far in every cycle, it does make us money. You can say whatever you want. I feel people underestimate Bitcoin. If you look how the cycles went, well, it came from nothing and it went to like a lot. So the first cycle already made people a lot of money. But if you look like from, I don't know, the bottom up to here, it did a 1300%. Okay, cool. That wasn't even a real cycle. After that, we had a cycle of 11,000%, so 120x. After that, we had another cycle of 23x. And if I take a chart that goes back even further, you can see that the first cycle also did like 130, 20, 30x or so, right? So although you could say like, yeah, there are some diminishing returns right here. Cool, that's definitely true, but it's also less risk and pretty much guaranteed good gains. Plus, Bitcoin is a good store of value. I don't think it's going to be the next payment thing, but it doesn't need to be the next payment method. Like, there's nothing wrong with our payment method, in my opinion. I just want to make money off crypto, and all I care about, like, the utility of Bitcoin, who cares? But let's be honest, who cares about the utility of gold? Nobody. What is gold doing? Let's take it over the 12-month chart. This is what gold is doing, right? This is Bitcoin over the long term, right? And we are now like here somewhere, right? I'm not saying Bitcoin goes times 10 million or anything like that, but it is like, this is the blue chip, basically. So therefore, you just want to be in Bitcoin. And if you look at Bitcoin on the yearly chart, yeah, it's beautiful, right? Also, what I noticed, by the way, after every red candle, we had 1, 2, well, 3, 4 green, red, 1, 2, 3 green, red, 1, 2, 3 green, red, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Interesting. Never took a look at this time frame, really. But yeah, so far the chart of Bitcoin looking quite beautiful. And yeah, if it's in an uptrend, right, why would we say like the uptrend is now going to change? So that's the first one. I want to jump right into the second one, as you feel like, oh, you're going to come with something very boring as well. Yeah, definitely. Ethereum. Ethereum, I don't like the chain. It's not that fast. It's ridiculous expensive. Like, this is, if you have innovation over there, then Ethereum is there, right? Like, it's very bad, but it didn't stop developing. Or it's not that Ethereum got brought out and it's like that Vitalik says like, hey, here it is. I'm gonna go to the Bahamas and chill with my autistic girlfriend right there under a palm tree. No, they're still working on it, right? And Ethereum, you can say whatever you want, but it is getting better. And at a certain point, Ethereum will be something people can actually use without getting frustrated because they have to pay $1 million in fees for a $2 transaction, right? And then it's good. But why is it already performing well? It's the blue chip, right? And the best projects are being built on Ethereum. But it's a blue chip. They have the first mover advantage, basically. And there is, in my opinion, not a layer 1 that's going to replace Ethereum, at least not for the coming decade. Maybe somewhere in the future I cannot predict that, but so far nothing is even close to it. Although the tag is better when it comes to just the valuation, not a chance. Why I'm technically bullish on Ethereum is that Ethereum did very well over the last runs, right? Here it went from the bottom to the top. It did a 250x or so. Here from the bottom to the top, it did a 6,000%, which is also quite crazy, of course, right? That's 61x, slightly more, I don't know. But this was when Ethereum was super inflationary. Now we had the merge, right? And the merge itself, like people can say like, yeah, well, we have the merge and Ethereum is going to do fantastic and all of that. Yeah, you can say that, but after the merge, Ethereum hasn't really been performing, right? Even if you take a look at Ethereum on its Bitcoin pair, this was, I think, the merge. Yeah, since then it has been going down, right? So it's not that it's going to do anything over the shorter term. But yeah, Ethereum hasn't crashed that hard since then. So it's fine, but I do think that Ethereum could revisit the lows. And therefore I make this list, like altcoins that can really make you rich. They can really make you rich. It's not clickbaity at all, right? But let's say Ethereum goes to like 10K or something like that. Well, maybe more. But yeah, if you buy it right here, it's a steady and nice gain, right? But it's not really that life-changing. But who says you should buy here? Who says you shouldn't buy here? And then it's up to you, like, oh, it's never going to go right there. Oh, I don't know, it's crypto, like the things that people say are never going to happen, happens twice in a day, basically. That's kind of what crypto does, right? And the whole crypto market is now kind of collapsing, like Bitcoin is doing well. It's doing great, right? But if you take a look at the altcoin market, it's completely crashing against Bitcoin, right? So altcoins were going down because Bitcoin was going down. Everyone was like, oh, fuck, altcoins are going down. Now Bitcoin is finally going up. Are altcoins going down against Bitcoin? Altcoins still going down, right? Like, what the hell? Yeah, that's what it is. That's the face of the market. So if Bitcoin also goes down, while altcoins already lost support on the Bitcoin pair by far, yeah, then we're going to see some juicy, cheap altcoin prices that, you know, lets everybody believe that crypto's dead and that altcoins are not coming back. And that's where you can make your 100x's on actually safe coins, right? Compared to your hexes or xens or flokies or that kind of non-utility shit trash coins. Like, of course you can make 100x with that, but the chance that you're getting rocked to lose your money is freaking big as well. We've seen it in this bear market. These coins have wrecked everybody like completely because it's all fucking Ponzi scam, like whatever you want to call it, right? Like a lot of people are like, oh, Floki is not a scam, how dare you? At the end of the day, look at the chart and look at your money and then be like, oh yeah, it is quite gone right now. So yeah, don't call it a scam, whatever, but your money is gone at the end of the day, right? But that takes me to coin number 3. Also a coin that I don't really like though. And coin number 3 is Cardano. Why in the world would I buy Cardano? Well, very simple. Cardano is a coin that knows how to survive a bear market, right? And this is even not the chart that takes it back most. Let me see if I have it right here. Well, let's take it from here. 150. Cardano went all the way down to 1.5 cents, right? Let's compare, right? How Cardano came down right here. 98.7%. A lot of coins are already down that much, but 98.7%. We are now down 92%. So you would say like, well, yeah, if that happens again, it's not that far from here. Oh no? 98.7% puts Cardano at 4 cents. It's now 25. Again, I'm not saying it will, but I'm also not saying that it can't. If it does, right, and you dollar cost that area, you buy it at 4 cents, you buy it at 10 cents, somewhere in between, whatever, you just DCA when things are going sideways and not down like a retard, right? And you buy right there, and it does go back to its all-time high. If also very hypothetical, okay? But then again, I don't have a crystal ball right here. Then you make 100x with a relative safe layer 1 altcoin. Easy peasy cakey. Talking about cake, I'm not gonna buy this crap, by the way. Also, an example of a chart, like, doesn't matter. Don't look at the altcoin, just look at the chart and be like, okay, I'm not gonna buy this crap, right? That's what you want to look at, right? Now, let's take it to coin number 4. Because these are all relative, you know, safe and high cap plays, and we want to go dive into a little juicy stuff, of course, and a little risky stuff, right? Well, risky stuff, talking about that, is Altera. Altera, I am a big believer that crypto gaming and NFTs will be freaking huge. It will explode, and therefore most of this list will probably exist of this, right? And I'm now randomly picking them. But I'm not preparing this, because if I click them, like if I look at the list and this list and I'll be like this one and this one and this one, something inside me feels like, okay, this is what it should be, and this is my dollar cost 2023 list anyway. Altera is quite low cap right now. It's around 30 million or so. I don't even know. Let me check. Yeah, it's 30 million fully diluted, and it's 20 million current market cap. So it is getting quite low cap. Now, the nice thing about crypto is that everybody, same goes for Gala and whatever, nobody talks about it here. Nobody gives a fuck, right? That's the thing. And when it goes all the way up here, you hear all these YouTubers and everybody talk about it, right? And also just regular people on Twitter or whatever, like, oh yeah, Altera, and people bought it here. Yeah, congratulations. But at the end of the day, you will make profit, probably, if the project survives. And it's for every coin that I call right here, the disclaimer is if it survives, okay? I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. That's the question. But, you know, if you bought it here, eventually we'll make profits, but it's now finally going down, right? We had a very clear double top right here, and now it goes down. All right, now according to the Fibonacci magic, like I've bought at 3.1 cents. I dollar cost a little bit. It's now getting lower. And you could be like, ha, you bought too high. Come on, find the bottom here, right? Therefore, this is a coin that already dollar costed in a little bit. But with the exception, Dutch. I'm Dutch. I like, but with the, well, I don't know. I know that it's probably gonna get wrecked, right? But I don't mind, because I cannot wait to buy a little bit more here as well. And if it goes here, I'm gonna deploy so much cash, right? I'm gonna love that. So that's with Altera, and with every good project, the lower it gets, the better, right? And according to not Fibonacci, but just my my stupid eyes, this should be a good level as well. But Altera is now finally going down a little bit as well, right? In a matter of a couple of weeks, it now went down 42%. But still, people love to buy here. I don't know. If Altera gets to, let's say, this level, to the downside, right? It's 3 times as low. It's around a $7 million market cap. Is it unthinkable that Altera, which is actually a very good product, goes to a $700 million market cap in a good crypto gaming alt-season bull run? No, definitely not impossible. I'm not saying it will, so don't stick me to this. Don't gonna screen record this and be like, ha, it only went to 680, you stupid fuck. No, but it's possible. Then you also have your 100x. Crazy. And I'm not even talking about the fact that you should apply a strategy with this, right? Just first buy Bitcoin, ride a half of the Bitcoin bull market, make a 5x, then put that 5x into altcoins at the Bitcoin bottom and ride that wave. Because then you have a 5x and then a 100x on top of that. That's crazy shit, but it happens if you play it well. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, man. I will be here every day. Yeah, I love it. So that's El Toro. Now, I honestly think that Gala is a great pick as well. That's also, so that's number 5. Why? Gala has a good product. It has a good product. And everybody thinks that. That's the beautiful thing. Why? Because it was completely overvalued. It was worth way too much over here. Way too much. 80 cents. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it was a $5 billion market cap. It's fucking insane. Or even more, I think. Insane. So everybody loves it. And of course, this was a lot of hype. And if the hype comes back, I don't know. But even here, in this small rally that crypto had for a while, what did Gala do? 4x. It's a high cap crypto gaming coin. Well, mid-high. And it did a 4x. Can you imagine what it does in a bull market? And now we are below these prices. So now, if it just sees such a pathetic relief rally, it will do a 4.5x, let alone a bull market. But now, people don't dare to buy it because the founders are suing each other. The project is a scam and it's going to die and they take my money. So I rather buy Caspa at the all-time high. Have the balls to buy something when it's low and when there's a lot of FUD. Otherwise, you're playing the market the other way. Next one, number 6. Yeah, talking about gaming as fund. A crypto gaming launchpad. Well, not even gaming anymore. Also AI, DeFi, they are all over the place launchpad. High risk, high reward. Why do I say that? Well, high reward because in a bull market, a lot of good projects come out. They use launchpads. And if you're in that launchpad, you can not only make a lot of money with the coin itself, but also with these launches. So this has a double way of making you money. Therefore, CeDeFi is on the list. But you basically replace this with Engine Starter or Pools Finance or whatever launchpads are maybe still coming, right? Or ChainGPT, but like there are a lot. It's not that CeDeFi is the only one, and therefore it's super high risk as well. Because CeDeFi is by far not the only one and by far not the best at the moment. It has the biggest hype though, that's the biggest community. So for me, a lot of signs that CeDeFi is still the winner. But I'm very prepared for the fact that it's not going to be. Doesn't mean that it won't perform at all. So CeDeFi is absolutely fantastic. And it's now sitting at a $30 million market cap. It came from 360 million. And that was when CeDeFi wasn't even that good. It wasn't that good. It released projects that did up to a 700x. So if you just bought CeDeFi tokens and participated in that one project and then got out again, you're a millionaire done. So in the next bull run, I'm going to participate in every single project there is. And the CeDeFi token can crash to hell. I don't care. As long as they still release projects. Number 7 is Solana. This is really a coin like people love it or hate it. I don't care, man. I don't care. Solana has good tech. You can say whatever you want, but it's fast and it's cheap. Again, a lot of people are bullish on Ethereum, but they hate on Solana. Let me tell you this. Solana is way, way, way better than Ethereum in every single way. Yeah, I said it. Like, okay, not yet in user adoption, but when it comes to how fast it is and how cheap it is, how easy it is to use, Ethereum can learn from Solana. They do a lot with gaming. They have insane partnerships. And the beautiful thing is that Solana kind of showed that after it crashed really hard, 97%, it does have the ability to come back. So now, whenever Solana crashes again, I'm there. Right? And so for now, it's doing well. It bounced, it bounced, it bounced. But the overall altcoin market, in my opinion, is going to crash. And Solana is going to crash with it. And that's an opportunity. A Solana at $9 and a Solana at $4. These are going to be my entries. If it gets there, I don't know. But what's the worst that could happen? Well, the worst that could happen is that it goes down, I buy it, I want to buy more, but it doesn't, and it goes up. Well, I'm up, right? So, whatever. That was 7. Number 8 is high risk, high reward, but extremely high reward. SNFTS, also from Seedify. I would say, like, if you go with such a list, don't take it as advice though, but if you do go with such a list, and you, let's say, have $1,000 and you want to put $100 in every one of them, put 50 in this and 50 in S fund or something like that. But don't take it as two different, because it's all from Seedify, right? So if Seedify doesn't survive, then both SNFTS and S fund will die. But where Seedify could do a 10 up till 15x maybe, SNFTS could do way more because it's way more low cap. SNFTS currently has a market cap of $6 million compared to the 30 of Seedify. And this illusion is never going to be made, right? A lot of token burning, the vesting takes a long time. Don't worry about that in this case. Research it. So if this goes to, let's say, a $500 million market cap, yeah, you do the math, right? And what they are building, look at it. It's not a video to review them though, but they are basically building a metaverse where you can create your own metaverse. It looks fantastic. Just take the metaverse project as an example, right? Sandbox is still sitting at 600 million. So currently Sandbox, which I think is not that great, sits 100 times as high right now as SNFTS, which is yet to do its thing in the bull market. If you look where Sandbox was in the bull, was 6 billion, right? While I think this is going to be way better. If the valuation is going to be the same, then it's 1000x. Again, I'm not saying, don't take this out of context and say like, oh, you said that SNFTS is going to do 1000x. But if you just want to compare it to a comparable project and the prices, it's not unrealistic to think that it could do something like that. But it always sounds super unrealistic until it happens, right? That's also with Sandbox. Back when people here, it had a $20 million market cap. If people said like, yeah, it's going to go to 6 billion, they would have sent you to a mental hospital as well. But it happened, right? But it's the same with Bitcoin. Back when Bitcoin was, whatever. But back when Bitcoin was like $10 and people said like, yeah, it's going to go to 20K someday. They would say like, are you crazy? Well, it even went to 70. That's stuff that happens. I owe you 2 more coins. Chainlink is a project that I definitely would be interested in. Right? And I'm going to like, there's like Matic, Nakamoto, like there are a lot of good projects here and also not in this list. But if I would have to go with 10, then this is my list to also make the risk and the reward separated, right? Like you have a lot of good safe coins that can give you very good returns, but there are some moonshots in there as well. And no shitcoin moonshots, right? No useless tokens with no utility. I mean, Seedify, SNFTS, especially SNFTS, super low cap, but insane utility. But Chainlink, an oracle, one of the only oracles out there, if you ask me, and basically has no competition. So I don't see this go away, really. Projects if they want to use Chainlink, they have to pay Chainlink with Link tokens. And basically the whole crypto market is using Chainlink. So love it. Therefore, the price stays quite stable right now. Right? Although the crypto market is crashing pretty decent, you know, Chainlink keeps on holding up. Right? If you look at Chainlink on its Bitcoin pair, yeah, it's been making low highs. Therefore, it's, in my opinion, not time to buy yet. If you look on the monthly chart, I would say like, okay, this could go way lower, right? And with way lower, I mean like a 50, 60% lower maybe, but maybe not. You know, that's the thing, we do not know, right? And if you really feel like, yeah, but this altcoin is there. Chainlink is one of the few that I feel like, so far we are getting better entries every month. But this is getting to a certain point that I feel like, yeah, if I have $2 costs at a certain point, I could start now with Chainlink, right, basically. But yeah, Chainlink definitely on my list. So it might go sideways for a long while, right? But again, against its Bitcoin pair, it's been going down, right? So that says something. Chainlink is only holding up because Bitcoin is going up. But therefore, most altcoins, I'm waiting for the Bitcoin crash to see like, okay, are they still holding up against Bitcoin? Or are they going to hold up against Bitcoin? Like they're not still because they don't. Right? But then it's getting interesting for me. The last one, if I have to put something in this list, yeah, and that's going to be hard because there are so many good projects in here that I like. Then I think it might be VRA. But I'm doubting between VRA, Ultra, Quant, Vulcan Forge, like pick one of those, like I would say. But VRA is a project that, believe it or not, has good tokenomics. It's stable against Bitcoin as well for a long time. So that looks good. I've drawn this when I had a bad day, I guess. No, I've drawn this because if this breaks, it could go down quite hard. But VRA has the product, it has the hype. Chart-wise, doesn't look too bad. So that's my 10 altcoins, including Bitcoin, list for the next bull run. So again, I'm curious, is this video gonna, like, it's also a little experiment, right? Like, is this video gonna get most views, or the one from yesterday? I hope the one from yesterday, because that was way better. So definitely watch that right there. But if you like the video, this one anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.